Sophia, this was such a year of transition for the Brewers, and yet here they are, atop the NL Central. What did you expect this? Did you expect this team to be this good this year?
I feel like we've gone through two different versions of this team. There's the team that you had at opening day, and then I think there's the team that has come together since the trade deadline. And I think another key date for this team has been August 18th of when they really turned things around. And so we knew that the pitching was going to be great. We figured that they were going to have great defense. That was how this team was built, and I think offensively is where they've really gone through the biggest change and the biggest evolution, and that's where the trade deadline comes in. Earlier they were relying on sort of like was top heavy with veterans of Christian Yelich and Willie Adames and Rowdy Tellez at the top, and you kind of knew what you were going to get from them. And then there were all the rookies, and they were going through a lot of learning in their first major league season. And then we got to the trade deadline, and you added really veteran players and veteran hitters. You had Carlos Santana and Josh Donaldson and Mark Hanna. And I think what they've done to lengthen the lineup, and it's just led to more consistent production. And it's been a huge reason why they've been able to be in the position that they are and heading back to the postseason.
And of course, Craig Counsell is such a big part of this. You've been around him a lot. What makes him such a good manager? What makes him respected in that clubhouse so much?
Yeah, I think he has the utmost respect. I think he is absolutely deserving to be manager of the year. It's an award he's never won. Frankly, I think he's been robbed a couple times in the past. But I think what Craig is so good at is he's an excellent communicator. He connects with the players. He preaches connection all the time. You see that word in our clubhouse and in the hallways. It's everywhere, and it's something that he really believes strongly in, about just caring about each other as people, as teammates, as a staff, the connectedness with the city and the fan base, what the Brewers mean to him. It's very personal. And he knows that. He takes that responsibility really seriously. And I think the players appreciate just his communication, his honesty, how prepared he is. These players will tell you there is nobody more prepared for a game than Craig on a daily basis. He's always thinking 1, 2, 5 steps ahead. He's trying to win the game that day, and he's also trying to manage the next day. So those are just some of the things that I think make Craig the best manager and why this team has had so much success.
Sophia, this team's headed to the postseason. You've covered a lot of postseason baseball. We always hear about postseason baseball being different. What makes it different in your opinion?
It's just intense. The intensity and the competition just goes to another level. And I think also just the structure of the postseason, you get more days off in between, so that changes some of the decision making that managers make in terms of how much do you push your starter or how you use your bullpen. Obviously, you're putting together your A lineups, and you hope that you're healthy and your whole team, all phases are coming together at the right time, that you're peaking at the right time. I think you could argue that the Brewers are absolutely in that position right now, which is really exciting to think about what they could do in a hopefully a deep postseason run. So yeah, you feel like you're hanging on every pitch. It is a roller coaster ride. The wins are great. The losses hurt more. But yeah, it's the postseason. It's a really fun ride, and hopefully we're in for a really fun